You may have heard the old but often true saying attributed to the poet Rudyard Kipling. It goes like this: God and the soldier we adore, in times of danger, not before. The danger past and all things righted, God is forgotten and the soldier slighted. That does not have to be the result here. I'm Michael Barnes, the 2014 commander for the St. Augustine American Legion Post 37. Today we want to share with you the way Forward March and its project fits into the community, into historic building preservation, and helping veterans. Let me introduce Ron Birchall.
This is Ronald E. Birchall, president of Forward March Incorporated, and also a retired Army colonel. The vision for this project actually began in 1997, after my return from Bosnia. Living in St. Augustine for the first time, I couldn't help but notice this old, deteriorating structure known as the American Legion every time I passed one Anderson Circle. My hope was that someone would take on this much-needed renovation project and bring it back to its original prominence. That vision became a reality in 2012, when the St. Augustine Military Commemoration Committee was established. Our goal was to create military legacy sites, communicating the importance of the military in St. Augustine's 450-year history. We needed a headquarters, an epicenter, that would serve as the focal point for military involvement in the upcoming 450th commemoration. American Legion Post 37 was chosen because of its location and its historic significance. To successfully fulfill this vision to the St. Johns County military community and the citizens of St. Augustine, the building had to be renovated. It was in a serious state of disrepair. Forward March Incorporated was formed as a 501c3 organization to lead the fundraising campaign in making this happen. Far more than just a building, a renovated American Legion will more adequately serve the 20,000 veterans residing in St. Johns County, as well as the active guard and reserve components. Because this facility is open to the public, the local and visitor populations will now have a community asset for social engagement with historic significance, and a proud symbol of America's armed forces.
There are 4 pillars of the American Legion. They are Veterans Affairs and Rehabilitation, a commitment to national security, Americanism in all its forms, and programs for children and youth. Each pillar plays a part in protecting America and making it great. Let me introduce Nancy Birchall.
I was born and raised in St. Augustine and moved back home with my husband Ron in 1995. I also have a special connection to the Hamlin House because my great-grandmother's sister, Antonia, was married to Charles Hamlin. And one of Antonia's grandsons from her first marriage, Charles Henry, was my father's cousin and one of his best friends. Charles was also my godfather. My father was a lifelong Legion member, and another family member, who I called Uncle Otis, was the first Post 37 commander in 1919. In 1963, I made my own association with the Legion by being chosen to attend the prestigious American Legion program called Girls State. After spending a week in Florida's capital, I was a newly empowered 16-year-old ready to change the world. So obviously this historic building and the American Legion mean a lot to me, and to many others impacted down through the years. The structure needs to be saved. It has to be renovated and then earn its keep. The site, occupying a prominent corner of St. Augustine's downtown, needs to add beauty to its surroundings. It has the potential to be a pleasing gathering site for residents and visitors. Plus, it is the perfect place from which Legion members can reach out to the community and fulfill the mission Mick talked about earlier. I am so proud to be working on the Legion Legacy Project. This renovation ties in perfectly with the goals of the 450th commemoration. This renovation honors all our current military forces and all the past soldiers who defended and protected St. Augustine so it could grow and become 450 years old. I encourage each of you to help Forward March make this project a reality by contributing your gift to this worthy cause. This is a 450th legacy for all of us. And you will want your ancestors to know you helped keep the Hamlin House and American Legion Post 37 standing tall on 1 Anderson Circle.
Let me introduce Chris Forrest.
It is our hope to revive and restore this post to its 1930s grandeur. Our goal is to have the first floor completed by the end of 2014. Veterans and the general public will enjoy socializing, a dining experience with a one-of-a-kind view of St. Augustine's Bay and the Bridge of Lions. We look forward to completing the project before St. Augustine's 450th anniversary.
Michael Barnes again. You have now seen the building and plans for what the Forward March organization and Forest Builders have begun. Together with my officers and executive committee, we have an opportunity, or more accurately, a sacred obligation. It is to develop the historic Charles Hamlin Mansion into a facility that serves both the community and the veterans, as it has never been done before. As you're aware, after Vietnam, veterans left combat only to be verbally attacked again at home. We have come a long way. Since then, our military has later served us in places like Panama, Grenada, Bosnia, Iraq, and Afghanistan. Veterans are valued for the sacrifices that they have made. The reasons for making improvements at Post 37 include both providing a place for veterans and earning funds from food and beverage sales to continue to help those veterans and our citizens in ways that have not been available. As you may have heard, today's recent headlines of problems in Veterans Administration resulting in the premature deaths of veterans prove again that we cannot rely only on the government. By doing all that you can to help us raise funds to improve Post 37, it can become self-sustaining for veterans and able to provide financial support for its non-profit mission and partners in our city and county. These funds will enable us to be sure that our mission and our military is not slighted. Instead, they would be encouraged, supported, and cared for as our veterans have cared for us when it really mattered. Veteran or civilian, please do your part to help us do our part to take care of you, your family, and our family of veterans. Thanks for listening, and thanks for taking on the mission to help.